It's actually so hot today. Like, oh, I'm out here just trying to get some fresh air, but there's no air to be there's no fresh air. Anyways, I am actually someone who think about traveling 24/7, and as someone who think about 24 traveling 24/7, I do not want to travel to every country in this world. No, I definitely don't, because I'm also a person who, when I go to a place, I'd rather stay there very long. So I look at places that like matches my energy, places that actually are welcoming, places that I feel more at home. And then those places I can then be like, okay, I want to go there and there and there and there. So in this video, I kind of wanted to put my video like my list of places that I want to travel. I just want to put them together. And honestly, I'm just documenting this for myself so I can just kind of look back and be like, oh, I went there. Or like, oh, I thought I wanted to go there, but then again, I did not want to go there, or I did not end up going there. So on this book, I actually have a list of countries that I would love to go to. And I feel like the list is a bit longer than I expected, but also there's so many countries. I think it's like over 100 something, or maybe 200. I don't know, guys. I don't know the numbers, but there's so many countries around the world. And I honestly, as I said, I'm not planning to travel every country in the world, but they're just those countries that I'm like, oh my God, I want to go there. Like, I can't wait to go there. And most of these countries, as I was putting my list down, most of these countries are actually in Africa. Obviously, as you can tell, I am from Africa, and I love connecting with like African, like kind of feel the African roots, and also just understand our countries, because there's so many countries in Africa itself as a continent. And all of us, even though we are the same, there's so many other things that are very different. So I love learning about that. I love looking into that. So anyways, let's get into the list, because I feel like I'm already mumbling on. I feel like I'm gonna start with the country number one, and this is Kenya. Kenya is actually a place that I grew up in. I grew up in Kenya, but I grew up in a refugee camp. So that is a very different life to people who live in Nairobi, which is the capital city. And also it's a very different life to people who just live like all over Kenya, because there's so many places like Lamu, um, uh, what's this place like, of course, Nairobi, Mombasa. There's so many different places in Kenya, and all of these places I feel like they offer different things. Yeah, when I think of Kenya, most of the places that I want to travel to are like those beach area places, like coast area, which is like, or like in Mombasa, or like Lamu, or like uh what is it called? Oh my God, all these names are disappearing now. But yeah, those are some places I would want to travel in Kenya. But of course, I want to see Nairobi as the capital city. I want to see it. So I want to go to Kenya so bad. I love Kenya, and I actually do have a flag. I have a Kenyan bracelet, and I got this from my brother. But also, I think it's just somewhere that I feel very connected to, and being that I grew up in there, it's just good. I want to go there again and again and again. Another place that I would love to go to is actually Brazil, and this is in South America. Most of the countries in South America, honestly, I want to go there. Colombia, Bolivia, Ecuador, like you name it, all of these countries I actually want to travel to. I want to do the South America tour, where you get to travel to different places. Peru, Chile, you name it, like all the countries in South America, I want to travel to them. And honestly, I love Brazil so much. Brazil is one of my top countries that I'm just like, I have to see this country. And very, very soon, I hope that I will be able to see it. So I really want to travel to Brazil. I want to go experience the food, especially the food. But also, I really want to go to Bahia. Is it Bahia or Bahia? Yeah, Bahia. Sorry. Salvador, Bahia. And I want to go there and experience the Afro culture and just everything about that part of Brazil. That's the most part of Brazil that I want to travel to. Like, of course, I don't mind going to Rio and other places, but like, if I think of Brazil, I definitely want to go to Salvador, just so I can get to experience the Afro culture there in Brazil, especially me being from Africa. I'm just like, okay, I want to go see what's there. So I really want to go to Brazil. for sure. And of course, other countries in South America, as I said. And of course, another country is Tanzania. Tanzania is in East Africa. And I was actually born in Tanzania refugee camp. It's called Nyarugusu refugee camp. And I honestly want to go back to Tanzania and actually explore other parts of Tanzania, like Dodoma, Dar es Salaam, of course, like, oh, just a lot of places. I want to go to Zanzibar, guys. I want to go to Zanzibar. As much as everybody's like, oh, it's overrated. Not everyone, but like most people are like, oh, I did not like it. It's overrated. Da 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 da. I'm like, I want to go there. I want to go experience for myself. So Tanzania is definitely on top of my list of countries I want to go to. And of course, I want to go to Ghana. Recently I came across Ghana content, and before that I don't think I was ever intrigued to go to Ghana. Like, of course I knew of the country, I knew that I wanted to go there one day, but like I've just never thought about, actually deciding to say, oh, this is a country I want to go to. But now I definitely want to go to Ghana. I want to go visit Ghana, and their food, Ghanaian food looks so good, guys. I'm just like, I want to go there. I want to go eat all the food. So I definitely have to go to Ghana, and hopefully it's gonna be sometime very soon, because now I'm also thinking, since I've traveled most of the countries in Southeast Asia. I'm also like, oh, I think I want to go somewhere in Africa. So most of these countries are actually like some of the countries that I'm considering going next. So I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided yet, but I would love to go to these top countries, and Ghana is definitely on top of the list. I want to go to Ghana, guys. I want to go eat the food. And I also found out you can actually surf in Ghana. There's an island in Ghana that you can go and surf there. I think it's a beach. Is it an island or it's just a beach town? I'm not sure, guys, but it's something like that. And honestly, I want to go there so I can go surf. I love surfing now. I fall in love with surfing when I did it in the Philippines, Siargao, and now I'm just like, I want to go surfing and I want to go do it in Ghana. So Ghana, I'm coming back. I'm coming soon. I'm coming very soon. Okay, another country that is very random for me, but also want to go there. It's actually called Barbados, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I've seen a lot of videos, actually a lot of vlogs, or like things to do in Barbados, or like, oh, I'm just like, this place is beautiful. Because I'm so sorry if I'm saying this place wrong, but like, I hope you get it. So yeah, I want to go to Barbados, and I want to go experience the whole food, um, like food culture there. Like I've seen their food; it looks so good. So I want to go there, and I want to go experience that for sure. And I didn't want to forget this one, but it's my country. I want to go to Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo. Even though I always say I'm from Congo, that's where my parents are from, that's where my roots are from, that's where my language is from, that's where my culture is from, but I've never actually been to Congo. So this is somewhere I actually want to go very, very soon. And I hope that, because of the war, it's really hard to go to Congo. So I hope that it's gonna be very chill in the future, and it's gonna be very welcoming to tourists. So I want to get more confident in traveling, especially traveling solo, before I actually go to Congo. But it's definitely one of my countries I want to travel to, especially also it's being my country has such a special place in my heart. So I just feel like, okay, if I go, this is home. This is home. So I really want to go prepared. I want to go like I'm ready. I want to go see everything that I can. Yeah, it's just going to be amazing. Another country is actually New Zealand. Of course, you haven't seen the views of New Zealand, guys. Those mountains and those like lakes and rivers, and just like, it's beautiful. New Zealand is gorgeous. And as someone who live in Australia, right, you can think, oh, it's so easy to go there. But I'm also just like, I don't think I'm ready for New Zealand. Like, I want to go there for sure. It's one of the countries on my list, obviously. But also, it's not like on top of the list. So I'm just like, no, I want to go to other countries first before I go to New Zealand. But it's definitely one of the places that I want to travel to. I want to go see New Zealand. I want to go see the views, especially the views. And as someone who travels mainly for food, I'm just like, maybe I'll be surprised when I get there. So I'm also looking forward to trying everything that I can with the food and everything. And of course, as I was saying, when it comes to like Central America, I want to go like to Guatemala, Panama. Like these are countries that I'm just like, I want to travel there. Like, I want to go to Guatemala. I've heard good things about it. It's one of those safest countries apparently, and it's really chill. There's not a lot of bad news coming from there. So I want to go to Guatemala, but I also want to go to Panama. I actually was watching this lady. She lives in Panama. She's African American, but she lives in Panama, and I was watching her videos, and I was just like, oh my god, that place. I'm gonna add it on my list, and it's one of the places I want to travel to. So I don't know why I'm putting them together, Guatemala and Panama, but I think if I want to go to those places, like especially Central America, I really want to travel to these two countries. So for sure, I want to go there. Then another country that I actually want to go to is actually a country in Africa again, but this is in West Africa, and it's Senegal. I want to go to Senegal. I want to go eat their food. Again, I have watched a lot of like food vlogs of like Senegal and just all these things. And I'm just like, I want to go there. I want to go eat those delicious, delicious foods. I want to go to visit all these touristy places as well. But I also just want to go explore it in my own lens, like, just seeing it in my own eyes. So I really want to go to Senegal. And also, I want to go to South Africa. South Africa is actually, when I said I want to go to South Africa to someone, they were like, oh, South Africa is not safe, da 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 da. But I was like, guys, I also know a lot of people who travels there. And if you know me and you've been watching my video, maybe you haven't, but something you need to know is that I do not believe that someone's experience is my experience. So just because someone had a bad experience with something does not mean that I will also have a bad experience, but it can also mean I might. So I do not put it 100%. It's just kind of like something to put in mind and something to be aware of, but it doesn't stop me from going for what I want. So I definitely want to go to South Africa. I definitely want to go to different places in South Africa, like Joburg. I want to go to Durban. I want to go a lot of places, just all the cities. I want to travel there. But yeah, I want to see that. I want to see South Africa. I want to explore it for myself, and I want to be able to judge it for myself. So that is South Africa. And another country actually that is close to Australia is Papua New Guinea. I have met a lot of people from Papua New Guinea here in Australia, and I have just loved spending time with them. There's such a good vibes. There's such good people. So I feel like if I go to Papua New Guinea, I'm actually gonna like it, and it also looks really nice. I feel like the vibe there, it's giving very much like nature. I don't know, guys. This is just what I have in my mind when I think about Papua New Guinea. So please don't come for me. But I will, of course, do more research as I plan to travel to these countries. I will actually try to do more research on the places that I'm gonna go to, because obviously research, always be ready, and research will actually get you ready. So I definitely want to go to Papua New Guinea. I want to go explore the place. I don't know much about their food, but I am also in for the surprise, because at this point, even though I don't know anything about most of these countries about their food, I definitely want to go there, and I say like I want to travel there for the food. So definitely Papua New Guinea on the list. Another country actually is Taiwan. Taiwan was actually a surprise coming to me, because I met a girl in when I was in the Philippines. I met a girl. She was from Taiwan, and I was like, "Oh, what's in Taiwan? Like, what's going on?" And yeah, she was like, "Taiwan is amazing. A lot of people like I have, of course, I'm from there, but I've also lived in other places. But I will always go back to my country. It's such a beautiful place, and I'm not." And this is in her words. Like she's like, I'm not saying this because it's my country, but I really, really would recommend if you're someone who like chill vibe. Yeah, but also the food. Apparently, the food scene in Taiwan is amazing. So I'm just like, okay, we're gonna go there for the food. Of course, we gotta definitely go there for the food, and I wanna do all the night markets in Taiwan, in Taipei. Just I wanna do it. I wanna do it. When I was in the Philippines, I thought I was gonna go to Taiwan right after the Philippines, but then again, I extended my visa a lot, so that I was just like, it's too late now, so let me go home, and that's how I ended up coming back home. But I really, really thought I was gonna go to Taiwan, but it's definitely one of the countries I definitely want to go to. I cannot wait. And honestly, I think most of the other countries are now in Africa again. We go to Zambia. Of course, while I'm in Zambia, I also want to go to Zimbabwe, like these two countries, especially for the waterfall, for the Victoria Fall. But I also want to explore their food. Like, I don't think I know much about Zambian food or like Zimbabwean food. So I really want to go there for that. And I want to go experience their food and everything that I can. So definitely going to Zimbabwe and of course going to Zambia. I cannot wait. Another country that actually came and I think I liked it a lot when I saw Ice Speedy going there. It was Eswatini. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I think it's like that. It's like Eswatini. And I want to go there, guys. It looks really good. The people looks really friendly, and I think I want to go and experience that for myself. So definitely want to go there. Most of these countries that I want to go to, most of them are really inspired by what I've seen online. So I think that is also the power of social media and everything we see online. Honestly, it can either influence you in a good way or bad way. And most of these things, I wish like I'm just like I don't think I would have known most of these countries if I was not on social media. So yeah, I like that about social media because we get to learn a lot of things every new day. And it's just like, okay, you decide now. Do you like this or do you not like this? Are you into this? Are you not into this? And then you go about that. But also, I don't be influenced with everything. I don't think I actually take everything on social media that serious, but also, just take everything with a pinch of salt. Use your common sense. So yeah, I just wanna travel. I just wanna travel. I don't even know all of these other countries. Like also in Africa, we have Ethiopia. Ethiopia is actually one of those places that looks really nice on videos. So I really want to go to Ethiopia, and I have seen a lot of people go there as well, and it looks relatively safe. So of course, I'm gonna go to Ethiopia and of course Morocco. I've heard so many different opinions of Morocco, especially as a solo traveler. I have heard a lot of different things about Morocco, so I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, maybe I might just go and see it for myself because there are people who says it's the best place, there are people who says it's the worst place, and I'm just like, I don't know, guys, but I still want to go there. So I'm gonna go to Morocco, and I hope that's gonna be very soon. I don't know how many countries I already mentioned, but yeah, these are all like the list of the countries I would love to go to. And I feel like when it comes to traveling, you just need to be open minded. You just need to be open minded because anything can happen and everything can be, you really never know. But yeah, I hope that when I travel to these countries, I'm gonna have a good time. But also, I want to hear from you guys in the comments. What are your top five? So give me your top five countries that you wanna travel to if you're also a traveler like me, or maybe you're just watching this for fun. You just wanna see what I'm talking about. Or maybe I'm just here yapping. So yeah, I wanna hear from you guys. I just wanted to put all these countries down so that I can kind of come back and check list everything. So I really just wanna, yeah, just one of the reason why I just wanted to record this. But I also hope that you also have some countries that you want to go to and you're able to share that with me in the comments. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.